So my custom made steering wheel is done. We added the new nice leather in the back. We did carbon fiber. We added the porcelain white leather. As some of you have seen in my prior videos, I added this to the dashboard and door panels. So this is to match that. Also the stitch is porcelain. And we did the perforated leather on the sides. So now just let's put everything back together. And since I'm doing this red carbon fiber start button, I think these also add some sportiness to it. And these can of course just be taken off if you don't like them. And here we have the contact plate, and as you can see here I have prepared it with the converter so that it works in the old car. And this is for the vibration motor, and this is for heating and so on. And how to install this one I will show you in this earlier video I did. So what I will do here now is that since all these cables are identical, they're white, one pair is thicker than the other, but otherwise it's pretty unmarked. So I will mark like number 1 on the thick ones and number 1 on the small ones, so I know which ones are which. These are on the connector, these are numbered 1 to 6. And now I take out the pins and replace them with the new ones. So as you can see here, I have taken out pins 4 and 5. So they will hook up to the converter, and the converter pins will go into 4, 5 and 6. The other two you just leave in place. So just as easy as that. These go in here, and these go to the ones you took out, and then you do the shrink so that they don't connect to each other, and heat it. And the steering wheel is prepared to be installed. So now when that is done, we just add it to the wheel. And now we have the vibration motor for the lane keeping assist. So it's just like that. Then it's time to install this one, and make sure you get this connector through here. Like that. And you just put it in place. Then we have the rear cover. So now it's time to install this one, and I actually went for the black one because I really like the white and black, silver black, silver black. And that one just goes in like this. Don't forget the cables. Don't forget the screws inside. And now finally it's time for the horn plate. Make sure you don't get any cables stuck in between. Ground wire, this one, and then we have the airbag that I of course chose the one with leather and white stitching to match the rest, like that. And for the airbags there are actually two versions, and I'm not talking about the finish, I'm talking about the back. So as you can see, there is one version with one connector and there is one version with two connectors. The old cars always have two connectors, and the new ones, some of them have just one connector. So if you can only get the one with one connector, the way to solve this is of course doable. What you do, either you code the SRS module so that it knows it's just one connector, or you can just take a resistor and put in the two pins where the connector is missing so that the car thinks it's plugged in. So as you can see here, the missing two cables, you just put in the resistor in that and you're fine. So removing the steering wheel you have seen many times, And please make sure you disconnect the battery before you do this, so this one don't explode on you. So let's make this quick. Now before you actually remove the wheel, make sure it's really straight. There we go. And in goes the red start stop button. And just a quick note for the viewers that always ask if I will change this one to the facelift one. Well, that's very complex. You have to change almost everything electronically in the car to make the new one work. But I am actually working on something that will at least make it look a lot more like the new one with a full glass. So this is in the works, and I will show you all about this in an upcoming video. So now comes the fun part. There we go. Converter. Cable. So now we just tuck this in behind here. Just like that. There we go. And as you can see, everything works like it should. So what does this converter do then? Well, what it does is it simulates the old buttons. So all these buttons from the old steering wheel is the ones that will work on the new one. So the arrow, OK, and so on, that was working on this one. So cruise control and the Stronic buttons still works the old way on the levelers. And this one on the new ones you can control the command system, but on this one, since it simulates the old steering wheel, it controls the menus in the cluster like this. So it do not do the command. Volume. Voice recognition.
Please repeat.
Abort.
Cancel.
And yes, this old one is for sale on my site. I leave a link in the description. And that's it for this video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like. And don't miss out on the Instagram account where you get some previews. And until the next one, see you.